Hello everyone and welcome to another Pokemon Trading Card Game live video where I'll be taking you through a deck profile, a new deck or a new archetype that I quite like from Stellar Crown. Just before we do go into the video though, if you do like this type of content and you'd like to see some more Trading Card Game live videos, be sure to, as always, hit that subscribe button and of course like this video. So yeah, let's just get straight into the deck. So a new archetype, something that I've been kind of working with this week is Marowak. So this concept of Marowak. So what is a Marowak and what does it do? So this Marowak is a stage 1, has this attack here. So it's got a first attack which is pretty irrelevant considering that it has very low HP. But it does have this attack here which is called Bone Vengeance. So Bone Vengeance basically does 60 damage, and if you have any Cubone on your bench with any damage counters on them, then this does 120 more. So 60 very quickly becomes 180 because that's 120 and 60, so it's 180. And yeah, so you can pretty much two-shot most things with this. I think a lot of things within the format actually do have weakness to fighting, so you can even one-shot some things, like Terrapagos EX, for example. Most things that are dark in the format also have weakness to fighting as well. And then you can just pick off things on the bench like Rotoms and Luminiums and stuff like that. But at best, we're two-shotting things and maybe even in some cases one-shotting things. So pretty good, right? Anyway, so that is Marowak. That's the idea of it. However, we also have Cubone. So we need to get damage counters onto Cubone in order to hit those numbers. But Cubone does have this ability here. It's called Cheering Bone. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, attacks used by your Marowak do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. This is before applying weakness and resistance. So this does stack as well. So if you're hitting 180 and you've got one of these on, that's 210. And then if you've got more Cubones, that then racks up to 240 and so on. So that does stack, so that's quite good. So 180 gets to 210, that kind of hits some numbers as well, so that's pretty good. So we can one-shot a lot of things with this. If we get enough Cubones down, we can hit those like big basic EXs. And even one-shot a lot of things with this as well. So yeah, so that is the concept of the deck. So Marowak basically is your main attacker. You need your Cubones on the bench to give you that boost basically to attack, and then of course to get the damage on it. So then you can then use the effect more or less, if you like, of that attack from Marowak. So yeah, so that is the concept of the deck. But what other cards go with it to support it? In terms of trainers, so normally I like to do like trainers or Pokemon trainers energy. However, it is important to note we need to get the damage onto Cubone in the first place. So we have Gapejaw Bog. So basically, whenever you put a basic Pokemon onto your bench, you put 2 damage counters on it. So that is the idea. So put the stadium out first, then put your Cubones down, put the damage on it. And yeah, that's the concept of the deck. So in terms of other Pokemon that go with it, I've got a 2/2 Bibarel line. That's pretty standard. You need to be able to draw cards. Cleffa as well. Cleffa's got a pretty good attack in the sense that it requires no energy to use it, but it's mostly in there just for the free retreats. So when you have your Marowaks and things like that, and you want to kind of put something in the active spot, I'll show you why in a sec, but it's just pretty useful to have, basically, just to have Cleffa in there. So, and finally, this deck does suffer a little bit with things that can kind of pick things off on the bench. So things like Radiant Greninja, for example, things like Dragapult. So you could, if you really wanted to, you could also go down the route of putting Jirachi. You could also put Jirachi in there as well. At the moment, I've got Manaphy because I think Radiant Greninja sees a little bit more play. But you could either put Jirachi or you could even put both in here as well. If you find that the Dragapult, there's a lot of kind of Dragapult featuring. So yeah, because this deck does struggle sometimes, I think, with a lot of kind of things that kind of pick things up on the bench. So yeah. And in terms of trainers and things like that, trainers and support cards. So having the free retreat is pretty good because we have Energy Sticker in here. So basically flip a coin. If heads, you can attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So it's a nice kind of energy acceleration with Cubone. So you can get your energy back onto your Cubone. So that is my energy acceleration for the deck. So we also have one EXP share, so when one gets knocked out, then you can kind of pass the energy. One of the worst things with this deck, I think, is to, because you require 2 energy to attack, you don't want to have a turn when you're not attacking, basically. So that's where kind of EXP share comes in, and obviously energy sticker. So yeah. Cool. So one other thing that I think is quite important. So we do have Buddy-Buddies in here. So Buddy-Buddy is pretty good because you can get your basics onto your bench. That's important. The issue though with Buddy-Buddy is that it does go from your deck onto your bench directly. So it does not take the damage with Gapejaw Bog. So that's something to keep in mind, just to keep that in mind, that when you are using it, that you're not putting the damage on. So the only really thing that, I mean, we've got 4 Night Stretchers in here, so if something gets knocked out, you can bring it back, put it into your hand, then kind of put the damage on. We've also got here Ultra Ball, standard, I think, and of course, Heavy Ball. So if a Cubone does get prized, we can use Heavy Ball. That's usually one of my first searches. Get a Cubone out, stick it on the bench, and put the damage on there. So yeah, so we do have options, but just to keep that in mind with Buddy-Buddy. So, cool, and I think that's pretty much it. We've got 2 bosses in there, could play bosses, could play a counter catcher as well. It's optional. 1 Lana just to recover the Pokemon. And we've got an Energy Loto in there as well. Arven's Iono is pretty standard. Colress's Tenacity as well. Could even, I don't know, we've got 4 Gapejaws in there, so it's questionable whether you need it, but I've got one in here anyway. And the A-spec choice for the deck, I've gone with Neutralization Zone. So this has actually been pretty clutch, I think, especially kind of mid to late game when your opponents kind of use all their stadiums. By putting this down, it pretty much prevents your opponent from doing any damage to your Pokemon from their EXs or Pokemon that have rulebox or ruleboxes. So yeah, it's been pretty clutch. I think a lot of people don't expect it. You could also play things like, you could play Prime Catcher as well. That's also an option, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been experimenting with. An energy line looks a little bit like this. So 4 double turbo, pretty obvious choice, just to kind of get the attack off by turn 2 at the very latest. But although do keep in mind this reduces the attack by 20 damage, and of course the 6 fighting energy here. So that should be enough. If you use Ultra Ball basically to put the energy in the discard pile, then you can use Energy Sticker. You've got things like EXP Share, you've got things like Super Rod to put it back. So yeah. So cool. That is a deck, that is the concept. I'm not sure if it's the optimal list here, but it's the one that I've been testing and the one that I've been using, so yeah. So yeah, let's just play a game with it and see how it fares. Alright, going for the coin flip here. We want to go first. I think first is kind of optimal here. If we can get like 1 energy, a couple of Buddy-Buddies. Although it is a big help, if you can use a supporter turn 1, that, or if you're going second, that is a big deal as well. So we're going first, okay. So this is totally dependent on kind of what we draw. So sometimes, okay, got a mulligan there. Sometimes it depends basically on what you draw. Sometimes you want to go second, sometimes first, it really depends. In this case, for example, we've got a mulligan as well. Okay, interesting, okay. This is not good. So we've got a mulligan here. All right, okay. All right, let's select that. Yes, we definitely want to go another energy sticker. Oh, okay. Mimikyu, okay, that's not an issue for us. That is absolutely fine. Ultra Ball. Oh man, this is tough. Let's see. I'm going to stick an energy on there because we need to retreat that. Energy Loto. Okay, nope. All right, that is a bit annoying. I think we're going to stick down the put the stadium down. I'm holding out here. I mean, I can retreat that. Okay. I'm holding out here for a Bibarel. That's why I'm not using the Ultra Ball. Otherwise, I would probably go into a Cubone here, but then that kind of leaves me a bit stranded for the next turn. Let's see kind of what they do here. I'm curious to know what they're playing as well. So I saw some Psychic Energy, I saw some Crushing Hammers. There's a Mimikyu there. Okay. Alright, tracking. Wow, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, so yeah. This is certainly an interesting concept. So fortunately the Mimikyu actually hits the active. It doesn't hit the... he's also put down Pokestop. Okay, I really want to get... You know what, we're going to Pokestop. Okay, nice, we'll take that, we'll take that. Let's get Buddy-Buddy. I think we kind of got... Okay, Buddy-Buddy. Alright. We get a Cubone and... we can go for another... I think a Cleffa for the moment. Alright, we're not attacking this turn, so that is fine. Let's retreat that. Let's put Cleffa in active. That's okay. Energy Sticker. That is a Tails. Well, fortunately, I've got some more of those. There's Tails again. Alright. Let's go one more. Nice! Good work. Good job. Alright, I guess we'll just Ultra Ball then. Let's go Bibarel. Okay. Let's hit... Cool, that's okay. Not bad, not bad. What's in discard? We've got Marowak in there. That's fine. So hopefully do we have a Cubone? Yes, we do. Nice, nice. That is what I wanted. Cool. Cool. Got one double in there. We've got a Night Stretcher. Okay, that's alright. Stick an energy on. We'll stick an energy. We don't need to play the double turbo. This time we can also go the other Cubone with Marowak, although we do need to get some damage on there. It's fine. Night Stretcher. We're going to use Night Stretcher. I don't think we do. We kind of. Okay, that's fine. So, I'm just going to go with Cleffa and draw. Alright, so fortunately, so we're doing 60 with the double turbo, we're doing 40, but then we also have a buffer there, so 40, 70, we do have knockout, we've got a cape on there as well. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. I get 3 tails, he gets 1 head. Okay. Alright, alright, let's, I guess we need to get a... Alright, let's just do that. Nice, we'll take that. Let's see... What do we have? We've got a Marowak in there, we've got a Marowak, 2 Marowak in hand, that's okay. So we want the buffer here, but then we also need to get the damage on the bench, so let's put that out. Let's Ultra Ball, let's get rid of that, and... Seaboard. Don't have energy in hand. Let's go with Buddy. Let's get Cubone. I think bosses. Alright. So we need a Cubone. Stick that on the bench. Take the damage. Alright, so now we've got damage on the bench. That's good. That really makes too much of a difference with Mimikyu. Let's use Buddy-Buddy. Let's get another Bidoof out. Let's evolve one of our Cubone into Marowak. We don't want to evolve the second one because we do need to get the damage buff on there, but I mean 190, 190, that's going to knock it out anyway. You know what? You know what? Alright. Okay, so they do play hammers in there, and we've also got 3 energy stickers, but we do have means of recycling our energy, so we're going to just stick an energy card onto Marowak. Let's see what's in discard. Marowak, okay, cool, it's fine. And then we can also Pal Pad. We've got 2 bosses in there. I don't really feel that we need to Pal Pad at the moment, so we'll just draw out 4/7. Cool, nice. Okay. Let's see. So we're set up pretty good. I'm liking our setup at the moment. I just need to start taking some prizes. Okay. Which I'm okay with, actually. Alright. Okay, nice. Cool. So crushing hammers are not good for us. They've got 2 in there. Okay, we've got another Bibarel there. That's good. Okay, nice. Good stuff. So unless they have another crushing hammer, that means that we're guaranteed to attack for next turn. We're not reliant on getting that double turbo. Alright. So our free retreater has gone, so we'll put Marowak active. Okay, nice. We've got the double turbo anyway. That's good. It would be good if we can get an. Let's get Arven. I don't know. I did check our discard, our prizes, because I used heavy ball earlier. So I know that I wanted the XP share in case it gets knocked out for whatever reason. And anything else I need? I guess an energy sticker, maybe. What's in our discard pile? Do we have any fighting? We do, because I use crushing hammer. Let's try that. So EXP here. Let's use an energy sticker. Come on. No, that's 4 energy stickers and 4 tails. My God. All right. No biggie. No biggie. Okay, do we need to get anything back? We do not. Let's, I guess, Buddy-Buddy, but I don't want to put another cube on it. I could put another cube on the bench. Doesn't really make a difference though, does it? And I would like to get the damage on the Cubone as well, although it doesn't really make a difference because I can Night Stretcher later on anyway. I could just Night Stretcher later on anyway. If this gets knocked out. Cool. Alright. Let's just go for the knockout. 240 damage. Take that. Take that. Alright. Quad Mimikyu. What a deck. What a deck. I might build that. I might build that. Take note. I'm going to watch my own video back later on and work out what this deck does. Oh no! Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, that is not. Okay. How many bogs do we have? 2 bogs. We've got another one in the prizes, so that means another one there. We can do 7 damage. Yeah, that's knockout. Alright, although we do have the buffer from Cubone. So let's put Marowak active. I've got a Night Stretcher there. We don't want to use Pokestop. So we've got the buffer from Cubone. This is why I like to play online sometimes. Tells you how much damage you're going to do. So we've got 90 there with Bone Revenge. It was 90. We've got 60 plus the bumper on Cubone. That is 90 damage. So that's fine. Let's stick an energy on there. That's all good. I don't think we need to. I mean, could I? But we've got knockout, so it's not really necessary. Yeah, whatever. We'll just go knockout. We'll just go knockout. Easy. Otherwise, we could have tried to search a little bit more deeper for that that last bog, and then use Night Stretcher, get the Cubone, put it back on the bench and put the damage on it, but it wasn't necessary. Although next turn it might be, because they have a Mimikyu with 170. I do get 2 prizes if I knock that out though. Alright, thinking ahead, what is the best play here? We need that bog. And annoyingly, I've ditched both of my bosses as well, so I can't get the knocking on the bench. Or we just two-shot it. We're in a prize lead, kind of. Alright, yes, let's see. Okay, alright. Bosses, what they're gonna bring up? Cubone. Cubone. That's fine, I'll just get that back. Pokestop could, but we need Colress's Tenacity to get that bog out. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's put you active. Double turbo. How many? We've got 6 in deck. I can't remember if there's 1 prize or not. 6 in deck, 3 there. Okay, so that's, but then you've got the XP share. That's okay. Let's use a Night Stretcher. Should we get Cubone out? Yeah, just to put the buff on there. Stick that on there. And I guess we'll just Iono here. Pal Pad maybe. Stick 2 bosses in there maybe. I think so. I think that's the play. Cool. And then we will Bibarel for 2. Okay. What is in discard? We've got energy. We've got 1 Cubone. We need that for the Night Stretcher. You know what? Let's go about Marowak. Spec board. No, pass. Okay. We did not get it. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just go 2-shot. 2-shot is how much damage we do in 90, 90s, 180. We can 2-shot that. That's fine. And they can see 2 prizes. Cool. And unless they have a way of getting around that, that's, I don't know. We have bosses and how we can bring that back up as well. Oh, nice. Okay. Wait, another hammer. Oh, no. They had another hammer, right? Yeah, they've only used 3. All right. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? I don't care if they hit. I mean, hit a heads on a hammer if you want. Tails. All right, good. So, how many bosses? They got 2 bosses in discard. That is fine. That means I think they have to. I mean, I'm presuming they play 2, which means they have to hit the active. So double bosses go back in. That's fine. So we're going to be ahead on the prize exchange, I think, because they'll hit 70. That's not knockout, and then we hit the back. We take 2 prizes. Do they have any energy acceleration in the deck? I don't know. Because they need to get an energy down on a Mimikyu, otherwise they might be back a turn. Okay, so just the 70 damage, that is fine. That means they have to 2-shot us. We can knock them out back. That is okay. Double turbo, no, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Super rod, we want to put anything back. Some energy, maybe. Maybe we'll just stick a Marowak back. We want to keep that in the discard pile just for the Night Stretcher, and then we'll put some fighting energy back. I think that's okay. Cool. All right. Let's hit them for 90. Because of the luxurious cable, we'll take 2 prizes. That is fine. I'll take that. And I know there's a bog in here as well, so that could be good. We got it. Nice. And we got the Night Stretcher. Good stuff. Start one shot. I mean, we're already one-shotting things anyway. So it really doesn't make a difference or that much difference. Alright, whatever. A cape. A cape. Alright, well, that's fine. So, let's stick the Marowak back in the active. That's pretty handy. Let's hit the bog. Let's get a Night Stretcher. Let's put that down. Stick that on the bench. You take 2 damage. Since we're there, we'll take another one. Take 2 damage more. And then, if this gets knocked out, is this by percentage? Okay. I believe the XP share still works here because it's by attack. Just read the wording of it. When you're knocked out by damage for your opponent's attacks, you may. Okay, that is absolutely fine. So I'm just wondering if this is the effect of the attack. That's fine. So we should still get EXP share. I'll hold out the energy just in case. Cool. I think that's fine. We'll go for knockout 240 to hit that Mimikyu. There we go. And I think that's pretty much game, I believe. I mean, I'm not too sure what they can do here. Let's see. Boss is okay, yeah. Trying to stall me out, I think. Trying to stall me out. Alright. And that should be game. Because we attach to Bibarel, or retreat the Bibarel. We go back into Marowak. Then there we go. That is game. My opponent has conceded. And Marowak is the victor. Yeah, I do like this deck. I like this deck a lot, actually. Surprisingly, you hit a lot of weaknesses. You know, like most things, dark are weak to fighting. Okay, minus Charizard and things like that, like some Terra Pokemon. But in general, and there's also a lot of lightning Pokemon. Like I think there's like a lot of like toolbox decks. Miraidon, for example, Raikou V. Anything kind of down that line is all fighting weak. So at best, like you're two-shotting things, if not one-shotting things. So yeah. That is Marowak, and it's a deck that I've been playing quite a lot during the week, and one that I quite enjoy using. So yeah, cool. So that is another deck from Stellar Crown, guys. If you do want to see more content like this, you want to see some more deck profiles, some more concepts that have come out from Stellar Crown, of course, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and of course, like this video. That would be much appreciated. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one. And if you have any deck ideas that you want me to test, put them in the comment section below, and yeah, see you on the next one.